Okay guys, we've got a bunch of products here at First Man. We've got our men's lifestyle supplement, which is everything that a man needs on a daily basis. We've got our natural diuretic supplement, Defined, which allows you to get an angular face, removes all the water, especially good for summer. We've got our Male Advantage book, which is a paperback. You can order this, or you can get this in audiobook format or ebook format. We've got our Better Looking Man course, which I'll bring up pictures on screen now. And we've got my personal diet plan and fitness plan in ebook format. On top of this, guys, we've got a body wash coming out soon, part of the testosterone friendly range. We've got men's boxers and a whole clothing line coming out soon. A whole bunch of products, but for now, let's get back to the video that you actually wanted to watch. Okay guys, welcome back to another video. In this video I want to talk about something I don't think has ever been discussed before, which is capturing mindsets in the moment. And the way I'll describe this is like, we've all had this, right? You know those days where you're just like, something happens and you just become massively motivated. You're like, I want to go and accomplish that. Let's go and get it done, boys. Let's go and make this. Like, this is the year. It's going to happen for us. Let's go. And then you wake up the next day and that buzz just isn't really there. Or like 2-3 days later or the week later, it's just not there. And you're like, fuck, where's that motivation gone? I was buzzing yesterday. I was ready to go. I was ready to conquer the world, whatnot. And you're like, it's gone now. And I feel quite negative. I want a day off, right? That is because kind of like emotions are temporary. Emotions are completely temporary, like getting that buzz and motivation and whatever after like watching a motivational video from like Les Brown on YouTube, and it's like, go get it now, and you're like, yeah, I fucking will. I will, David Goggins. I will go and, smash the world. It's temporary. Like it might get you to the gym. Like I talk to people sometimes and they're like, you've got me excited. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to go and smash it. But then it's like, what are you going to do the next day? Because I'm not here. Or if I don't make a video that has the motivational thing to it, what are you going to do? And Wheat Waffle said this the other day. It was like a lot of people use my videos as an excuse to kind of like stay in a rut or stay in this, or like use it as motivation or whatnot. Like people use it for different reasons. People use my videos too for the same thing. And, the way to get out of this is to stop using it as just like an emotion and like capture the emotion in the moment, like capture the reason you feel like that in the moment. Okay, so instead of being like, I'm buzzing, this is temporary, let's go and use all that energy and like whatever, like stop and think, this is what I do, how did I get to this buzz? Like, why am I sat here wanking over my own ideas? Like, why am I sat here wanking over how I feel and like what the future's going to hold? And optimism's a drug. I've always said this. It's one of the craziest drugs on the planet. And if you're sat there and you're going, next year's going to be fucking amazing, why are you feeling like that? Okay? Grab a pen or a voice recorder, start writing down why you feel like that. Like, what is it that's making you feel like that? And you'll write down, like, because this time next year we'll be in a position where we can have this and this and this. Okay? Because I want to provide for my family. Because I've got this new amazing girl who loves me for me and I want to give her the perfect life. Right? Just start writing down all this different shit. Because this time next year I'm going to have the perfect body and life's not going to suck and everything's going to be amazing for me and it's going to be moving forward. And I've been depressed up to this point, but now I feel like things are getting better. Write all that down. Okay? Because that's where the true motivation is coming from. And it's not to say that every time you read it, you're going to get that buzz back and whatnot, but you'll remember why you started. You'll remember the reason why you did it. You'll remember how you got to that conclusion. Like I get a train of thought sometimes regarding the business or life, but usually business. And I'm just like, that'd be fucking amazing. Like imagine if we could pull that off. And then I'll like jot down why I feel that way. Like what has got me buzzed? Like what's the core root of why I'm buzzed about that? Like why is it, like how does that make me feel? I know it sounds like a counseling session, but like how does that make me feel? Why does it make me feel like that? Like what is it exactly that gets me going? Like what is the main part of that? Like let's go deeper on a core level. And when I find that reason, that's what keeps me motivated during the shit times. So I'll give you an example, okay? I was going to make this as a separate video. But you should keep going even when you feel like shit, right? And this is what keeps you going. Like, I'll give you a great example from the gym. When I first kind of got on this fitness journey like 2 years ago, and I went proper with it, I was really, really motivated for like a year. And then I kind of had like my perfect body. And I was like, okay, I'm going to bulk again. And it was tough to bulk again. The only thing that got me through that bulk is my legs were small. And I had a purpose again. It was like, okay, I've got to bulk the legs this time. And I've got to bring this whole body together and imagine how I'm going to look afterwards. And I heard training legs boosts testosterone. Everything's going to come together. It's going to be amazing. Let me train the smaller body parts that, like neck and forearms, that can top my body up and give me the perfect proportionate body. Like that was more where my motivation came from. Then the cut, when it started, I was like, okay, I'm motivated to cut. I'm going to look amazing, whatnot. Halfway through the cut, I was like, I've lost all motivation. Like, this is draining me now. I was like, I can't be bothered. But I just kept showing up because I know my core fundamental reason is, imagine what it's going to be like at the end. Just keep showing up. So I was going to the gym and I was putting in like 50, 60% effort rather than 100. I'll be honest with you guys. But it was enough, okay? It kept my body ticking over. It made me look good, and I got to the end of my cut and I was like, okay, that's enough. Now that I'm back in maintenance and I got my energy back and testosterone back, I'm going to the gym each day and I'm just like super motivated again, and I'm absolutely smashing it. And I'm getting to the gym and I'm challenging myself. I'm like, lift heavier, push yourself. Like, let's lift stupidly heavy again. Let's try and break all your PBs. Like, that's how you gain muscle. That's how you gain size. You get stronger. I can do all that in maintenance. Like, I went from 84 kg to 87 kg in the space of like 2 weeks, just going back into maintenance calories. So I've got now got my target on, like, you're going to be that 90 kg beast, 6'2" that you wanted to be all those years ago, but lean with like 10, 11% body fat. So, it's like really motivated me again. And what I'm saying is, like, during the down times, I just kept going because I realized what my core reason was, which was, why was I buzzing when I started training? Oh, because I always pictured having that perfect body and what life would be like. And I'm like, okay, yeah, just keep showing up then. You're not motivated right now, you're not buzzing, but just keep showing up because it's going to get you closer. It's going to keep you on track. And eventually, like, everything can't go bad forever. Like, everything can't go good forever, everything can't go bad forever. And if you're absolutely drained and you're pissed off and whatever, eventually it will just stop. And the tide will turn and things will get better again. And I just stuck in the pocket knowing that, like, that motivation will return, that energy will return, I'll be buzzing again soon. And now I'm buzzing again. And I'm loving the gym again. I can't wait to get there. I'm tempted to go twice a day and stuff like that. And that comes from capturing those emotions in the moment. Instead of being like, I'm buzzing to go to the gym, I'm like, okay, well why? Like, what's the core reason? And it can't be because I'm listening to the Rocky soundtrack and it's getting me going. Because I watched a David Goggins video. Because you'll watch it the next day and it won't feel the same. It was just something that hit you that day. Maybe you ate something sugary and you were just like, let's fucking go, let's go. You've got to capture those moments while they're happening. And you've got to realize why your brain went through that step-to-step process to get to that feeling that you had at the end. That's what I do. And like I said, I write it all down and I go, what's making me feel this way? What's the core fundamental reason? Tomorrow when I'm not buzzing, what is the train of thought, step by step, that will get me to the same motivational point? Not energy wise, not buzzing, but it will get my mindset there where it goes, yeah, show up, go to the gym, get that work done. Like right now, it's late, it's been hot all day, which is why I haven't filmed content during the days, because in England we don't have AC, and I'm in the penthouse with the sun on it all day, and it's glass, and it's baking in here, right, guys? And a fan just doesn't quite cut it. So I'm making all my content at night and whatnot, and I'm quite like, do I really want to do this late at night? Don't I want to go and do something fun and whatever? And then I just like revert back to my core fundamentals, and I'm like, but this is what you love doing, like talking to the guys, and like you think if you keep making these videos, where will the business be in the future? And it take like one video could pop off and have like 1 million views, and then I'm like, yeah, like, let's go. And I'll sit down, I'll make the videos, and I'll be buzzing. And straight away, I get that emotion back that I had when I first made my first ever video. And I was like, oh my God, let's go. Like, I'm buzzing. I love this channel. Everything's going well. Or a video you made off the back of a success video, or when you were motivated or whatever, that feeling comes back. In sales, like, people have like something to smell, and they'll like wrap up a successful sale and they'll go and like smell that thing. And then every time they smell that thing in the morning, their brain goes, boom, sales, success. But it's like they re-jog their memory. That's how I do it, but by like recapturing those emotions, by retracing the steps of how I got there. You know, when you're having a chat with somebody and then you're like, I'm fucking buzzing, let's go now. Write that chat down. Write down how that chat made you feel. The exact words, the thought pattern that made you go, like somebody said a certain sentence where you went, yes, that's it, or described something in a certain way and you went, that's it, that's exactly how I feel, or that's what we should chase after. Write that down. Because every time you rethink of that and revert back, even when you're not motivated, you're like, can't bother today, you're like, but I remember like where I'm actually supposed to be headed. Like I remember what I'm supposed to be doing here. It's a massive weapon. I've been using it for years. Keeps me motivated in everything I do. You know, you just need bigger reasons outside of just, I feel really good today. Oh, I feel bad today. I feel good today. I feel bad. Because it just stops the excuses. You know, instead of being like, I feel like shit today, I'm not going to work. You're just like, I don't feel my best, but I know why I'm doing this. I still know why, like I started. Because you, like babies do that. Children do that. They only do stuff temperamentally. I don't want to do it. I feel bad. Or like, yeah, let's go. I feel amazing. Like that's a child thing. Okay. Like Hamza says, do it when you don't feel like it. Okay. It's just like, that's where it comes from. And that's how you find that mindset. Okay. You just retrace the steps and go, why am I feeling like that? Why have I got this buzz right now? Because it's not, like a buzz is artificial. It's temporary. You can get it from drugs, alcohol. Like people have one drink of alcohol and they're like, we're going to be so successful next year. We're going to be billionaires. That's not replicable because it's going to fuck your life up. You can't just have a drink and then be like, I'm buzzing, let's go. It's just, that's a slippery slope. So the way you do it is by capturing the mindset. Like, why am I thinking this way? Why am I, like, why do I feel like this? What is the core fundamental? What is the sentence? What is the one thing somebody said? How did they describe it? How did that make me feel in that moment? Okay, why? Like, and just break down, like have a chat with yourself, like make it internal, write the notes down. And then, because when you revisit that, or when you re-jog your memory, or when you think about your purpose as to why you began in the first place, it just allows you to just keep fucking going during the bad times. Like I said, me in the gym, me with this business, whatever. You just keep trucking on because you're just like, it's all part of a bigger ecosystem. Like, this is what makes me motivated. Okay, and that's where it comes from, guys. It doesn't come from a YouTube video. It doesn't come from, you know, a banging soundtrack and somebody's in the gym training and now you want to train. It's like, that's not going to be there every single day. You put your headphones in, you listen to an amazing track, and now you're buzzing to go to the gym. I don't even listen to music in the gym. I don't even need it. I get there and I just, you know, I'm fucking ready to go. I'm like, I know what I'm chasing here. You know, that final rep where it absolutely kills. I don't need fucking Creed 2 soundtrack in my ear. I'm just like, I'm busting this last rep out because I know exactly where I'm headed. I'm on this first man journey. I'm headed to becoming the perfect man. These biceps are looking fucking jacked. Like I'm like chasing those gains. You know what I mean? I'm like, let's go. Let's rep this out. It comes from that core fundamental. And by doing that, you'll change your mindset for good, for long term. It won't be temporary buzz. It'll be like, this is who I am now. I just fucking get shit done. I know why I'm doing it. It re-jogs your brain, okay, guys? Little tip of mine. Hope it helps. Okay, guys, we've got a bunch of products here at First Man. We've got our men's lifestyle supplement, which is everything that a man needs on a daily basis. We've got our natural diuretic supplement, Defined, which allows you to get an angular face, removes all the water, especially good for summer. We've got our Male Advantage book, which is a paperback. You can order this, or you can get this in audiobook format or ebook format. We've got our Better Looking Man course, which I'll bring up pictures on screen now. And we've got my personal diet plan and fitness plan in ebook format.